It's semi-public?
I don't know if it's open to the public exactly. It is designed for the student population of the school.
So it's a student body thing only for the students?
I don't know that it's restricted to the students.
They can probably bring a guest.
It's very possible. I think if you're interested and you're in the area, it was Professor Tara Broccoli at the school that was organizing it. She could probably answer that better. If we'd had the forethought, we'd have your answer for you.
Who do you need to speak to again? Sarah who?
Tara Broccoli.
Tara Broccoli?
Professor Tara Broccoli, yeah.
What is she there?
She's one of the professors.
Coordinator?
No,
Oh,
she's a professor. She's putting the panel together.
Huh.
She said the room holds about 150 people. They were expecting between 60 and 100, so there would be room, presumably. But if you're in the London area and Monday night at 7, if you're a student at Mitchell College, please go out. You get to meet us in person.
We're going to be there. This is going to be so much fun.
We're going to do a little talking, and then we're going to take questions. So if you have any questions, here's an opportunity to come meet us and talk to us.
Right, and we're going to talk about my love life.
All right. That ought to be exciting.
Right. Well, yeah, sort of exciting. My more to the point, we'll talk about my lack of a love life, I suppose. But anyway, all right, I'll stop now. Okay, never mind.
We could turn the hour into the soap opera if you want.
Yeah, because I could tell you where to get a love life. So Walmart is actually having a sale.
I wish it was that
And you can
easy.
buy a tranny clause right now, too, for Christmas. Your special Santa. Tranny clause.
Oh, yes. Well, okay, anyway. So we'll stop. I'll behave. But anyway, so it's going to be a very interesting week, and we're looking forward very much to speaking at Mitchell College, and getting that on tape, and showing that here, and some really cool stuff, and it would be, all this kind of thing is very interesting because this is sort of fits in with what we do, our outreach.
Right. It's all education and community outreach.
Yeah. So certainly we have to jump at these kind of opportunities.
Right. Well, and even Norbert earlier had expressed it that, until you have a kid who's trans, you have no reason really to look at it.
That's right.
Until you have that personal contact with someone who's trans.
Member.
Family member, friend, classmate, coworker. Until you run into someone personally, that's how you affect change in this country. It's personal contact.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It makes a huge difference, I think, when you actually can meet somebody in person and talk to them. It really sort of, for me, from my personal experience, I found that people tend to be surprised, and what they do is they tend to very often say, "Oh my God, you're actually a real person." It's like, well, what did you think I was?
Well,
of course I'm a real person.
We're nice, we're normal, we're smart. We're not in your face with a chip on our shoulder. We're
not scary.
we're normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're more normal than people expect us to be.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. As normal as we can sort of be. But
Is that word normal again?
well, yeah, who is normal?
Exactly.
We'd have to take another whole hour to talk about what normal is and isn't.
Who normal really was originally.
Yeah.
And how he or she got here.
Normal Johnson, 1875 to 1910.
There you go. History book.
Right.
Just don't know if it was the real one.
With a minute left, I don't think we're going to get into it.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's going to be a great week, and by all means, if you can get up to Yale or to Hartford for the Transgender Day of Remembrance.
Yep,
that's a wonderful
next
thing.
Thursday.
And we're going to be at Mitchell College, so that is very, very cool. And what other upcoming events do we have? Anything?
Meeting? Talk meeting?
Well, obviously, our group meets. We'll be meeting
Next
a week from tomorrow. Right. We'll probably have a core. Are we having a core group meeting this week?
Tonight or tomorrow.
Well, that's right. We kind of incorporate the core. Right. But anyway, so that's nothing you need to worry about. But anyway, so Father Ross is coming up next, and by all means, tune into his show. He's always a hoot. and we love him very much, and so by all means tune in and watch Street Talk. That's coming up next, and I would like to thank Joslynne for coming by tonight.
Thank you
and
for
telling
having
us telling us your story. That was
Yep.
that was very informative. Certainly, you've been down a slightly different road than we have, and it's always good to hear those stories, and we really do appreciate those people that transitioned at an earlier time, because I think they really did pave the way, and you did, as you did, pave the way for us, and certainly made it easier for us to transition. So.
And then to have the courage to step out and tell us about it.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you so much for coming, and that was a really wonderful thing.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. And we will be back next week.
Next Wednesday night.
Next Wednesday night.
More fun.
For the time being, we are on Wednesday nights, 7 to 8. We will eventually be moving to Tuesday, 8 to 9. Anyway, I think that's all the time we have. So good night, and thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.